Cloud-based solutions are a shift in our current ERP and digital transformation landscape. But is software as a service what's best for your business? Today, I'm going to go into a few considerations when moving to a cloud-based system. I'm Kyler Cheatham, Global Marketing Director here at Third Stage Consulting Group. Today, we're going to lift the veil on a few considerations when it comes to cloud-based services. Software as a service is truly just software delivered to the end user or customer in a cloud environment. Sounds simple, but there are a lot of things to consider when moving to these cloud-based systems when you are leaving a legacy system. A lot of times vendors will tell you, well, the cost of implementation is very low compared to an on-prem solution. Well, that might be true because you don't have investments or risks like hardware and those types of things that you need to house and manage and upkeep. But a common misconception when it comes to SaaS systems is that it actually is cheaper in the long run, which isn't always the case. It's important to look through any misconceptions and understand what the overall cost of the subscription base in your service will be, because a lot of times that can kind of be sneaky in the contract and not always clear to the buyer of what they're actually purchasing or signing up for. A lot of times too, like many other subscription-based services, we can see the second year is much more expensive than the first year, as it's a sales tactic to get you to buy it. So just note that when you are going through that overall analysis when it comes to budget, it's really important to consider what are the true costs of owning and managing the system. The other consideration is overall migration and what your strategy is going to be behind that. Are you a very data-heavy business or organization that's going to need to move a variety of different data sets to the cloud? And what does that migration actually look like? Will you utilize a lift and shift strategy if you do have really clean, sparkly data, or will you build from scratch to utilize different functionalities? A consideration that must be planned within the strategy and approach upfront. A lot of times, a sales tactic of cloud systems is selling integration. Integration is absolutely seamless, your software vendor may say. Well, that actually might be incredibly true, but integration is rarely seamless. If the data doesn't match, if the categories don't match, it's pretty irrelevant to integrate those two systems because there's no actionable output or reporting that you can utilize from the data that is actually housed within the integration. Just another consideration when you're going through these different checklists to see if cloud is right for you. The last consideration I'll cover today is scalability versus functionality. Of course, cloud is going to give an excellent opportunity for organizations to scale and grow their business, especially if you're a completely remote workforce or a global organization that needs to house a lot of data access points or assets within the cloud. However, understanding those scalability opportunities comes with a sacrifice of functionality. If you think about it, on-prem systems have been developed for decades now with a ton of R&D dollars poured into those systems to create these really complex functionalities. Well, cloud is lagging behind that. That can't just be shifted into the cloud. Although those are being developed, likely if you have an on-prem system versus a cloud system, there can be functionalities in the on-prem system that might not yet be available in the cloud-based system. Hopefully that helps if you are considering transitioning from an on-premise solution to a cloud-based solution or a hybrid of those two. I'm Kyler Cheatham, Global Marketing Director here at Third Stage Consulting Group. Please subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every week. And if you do have questions, if cloud is right for you, please reach out to me directly as I'm happy to attach you to one of our cloud-based specialists. Thanks for watching.